you're anything like me, then you're terrible at getting things done. Sorry to break that to you so harshly, but this is an intervention, so sit the fuck down. No, but most days I'll have a series of important tasks that I need to do by the end of that day, but I won't be able to get myself around to doing them until the very last minute, if I do them at all. This can be quite problematic. One of the ways I try and get around this is by writing to-do lists. Whilst I think this is probably quite a good strategy for most people, I think it just makes it worse for me. My problem is I'm so lazy that the act of writing the to-do list is enough to make me feel completely accomplished for that day, meaning I won't actually do any of the things on the list. Whew, that took longer than expected. What time is it? Oh. Yet despite to this day having never successfully completed a to-do list, I still continue to write them every morning. The worst part is that most of my to-do lists will start with the instruction to finish my previous to-do list, which means I have to find that list and read that, and it usually says the same thing. It sort of sets off this chain reaction of sprawling through all these pieces of paper trying to find the original list. My desk is littered with to-do lists which could span back months, if not years in time. It's pretty bad. Historians could probably use them as some sort of record of my life and all the things that I didn't do.
It appears on the 4th of July 2010 he failed to even get up at all. The lazy f***.
You end up in this endless sea of to-do lists and it becomes increasingly more difficult to find the original list. It's like trying to find the original blogger on a Tumblr post. I mean, I imagine there was a day, years ago, when I initially had the idea to sit down and write my first to-do list. You know, back when all my friends were writing scriptures or carving hieroglyphics into the wall. But this elder list, as it's rumoured to be named, has been lost to the ages now. Finding it would probably result in an epic feature-length film which I can't be bothered to star in. So I just have all these lists scattered around my house. I haven't done the things on there, but I don't want to throw them away because I know I do have to do them eventually. I do worry that amongst these lists there's one incredibly important task that I just completely forgot to do. You know, attend that important job interview, feed your newborn child, free the starving prisoner in the basement. But the main reason to-do lists don't work for me is that I just love ticking boxes too much. There's no better feeling than achieving something and ticking a box to signify you've done it. But I love the ticking part so much that I will go all out to make sure there are as many boxes that I can tick as possible on that list. I'll literally write things I've already done on there, or I'll put in things like shower and get dressed. What's my thought process here? That if I didn't write this list, I would completely forget to wash, eat, or clothe myself at all and just wither away into some filthy disease-ridden death, not quite being able to remember what I was supposed to do to prevent it. So the take-home message of this video: beware of to-do lists. You may think they're handy, you may think they're useful, but they're sly little bastards. And by the time you get around to that important bit on the list, you know, the reason you wrote the list in the first place, your day's probably gone, and the vicious cycle's just going to continue again the next day. Hashtag first world problems. If you like this video, it would be great if you could give it a thumb up, because that'd be really helpful because I'm new. Also, if you would like to subscribe, I'm probably going to make a new video every few weeks for a while and see how it goes. Thank you for watching anyway, I'll see you next time. I always forget to breathe when I'm doing this.
I know, I do as well. I was like, every line.